billion. It's a merger that would create the second largest health insurance company in the country. Aetna will also be the largest Medicare Advantage provider. This is a deal that's been expected for weeks. A bigger insurance company, by the way, has more leverage and negotiating power when they work out deals with healthcare providers. The merger needs to be approved by regulators and shareholders.
New at noon, a Royal Palm Beach doctor accused of Medicare fraud is out of jail after posting an $18 million bond. That bond included a $3 million deal with a bail bondsman who is taking 2 of Dr. Solomon Melgen's properties for collateral. The other $15 million came from the doctor's wife, daughter, and son-in-law. Prosecutors say Melgen bilked Medicare out of $109 million by faking records and treating people for diseases they didn't have. A Boynton Beach daycare owner also facing charges. Here she is. Palm Beach County deputies say Bertria Raleigh faked attendance reports in order to get public assistance. They say she'd say a child was showing up to the daycare when they actually weren't. And deputies say over time she collected more than $1,700.
New information about one of the victims of a crime in suburban Lake Worth. Family members tell us Thomas Schneiders Sr. is back in the hospital. He was released Wednesday after Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputies say his son attacked him. But according to detectives, Thomas Schneiders II went after his elderly parents Tuesday morning with a crowbar. His mother was killed, the son in jail facing charges for murder. A Wellington man is behind bars charged after a 16-year-old died in a crash. Deputies say this man, Tyler Cohen, was on marijuana when he was riding his scooter the wrong way on Military Trail back in March. Investigators say his scooter was hit by an SUV. This is video of the aftermath. Cohen's passenger, Naomi Pomerantz, was killed. Cohen has a history of violent crimes and drug abuse. He was out on bond at the time of the crash, and right now a judge has ordered a mental evaluation.
The local car dealership in trouble for flying American flag banners this weekend will not be fined, at least not for now. Palm Beach County Code Enforcement says it is not going to penalize the dealership, but if those banners aren't down by Monday, that could change. The patriotic banners are at the entrance of the Kia dealership on South Military Trail. The county says the flags are a violation because they are considered feather banners. Not going anywhere. A lot of folks excited about this, at least not yet. Heat star Dwayne Wade has signed a deal to stay in Miami a little while longer, still ahead. How long? Also, how much is that deal worth?
And a star is born. She's called the world's ugliest dog, but she's back home today, and we were there for her star-studded return. You're going to see all of this when we come back in just 60 seconds with more local coverage.
It's the I-95 RV show in Port St. Lucie. You'll save thousands on a new or used RV. Like this used Heartland Elkridge, discounted to just $156 per month. The I-95 RV show is going on now at La Mesa RV in Port St. Lucie.
Catch your News Channel 5 updates throughout the day on News Radio WJNO.
Just steps away from the water, relax and enjoy the atmosphere and amazing food. Mulligan's 12 Weeks of Summer, where kids eat free Monday through Friday, 3 to 9 p.m.
It's the I-95 RV show in Port St. Lucie. You'll save thousands on a new or used RV. Like this new Itasca by Winnebago Sun Cruiser, discounted over $55,000. The I-95 RV show is going on now at La Mesa RV in Port St. Lucie.
More bad news this midday about that Greek debt crisis that's hurting stocks in our country and across the globe. International authorities say now that Greece not only needs debt relief, but also more than $50 million in financing over the next 3 years. The IMF reemphasized earlier suggestions Greece needed debt relief in the form of extended repayment periods and lower interest rates. The report was released ahead of a referendum to be held Sunday, a very important one, on current bailout terms. Right now, polls show opinions are split on this issue. And new this midday, we now know how much money Florida is supposed to receive from BP. $3 billion of an $18 billion settlement reached yesterday between the company, the United States, and 5 states over the 2010 Deepwater Horizon oil spill. That's where millions of gallons of oil spilled into the Gulf in 2010 after a BP rig exploded, killing 11 people.
Florida Fish and Wildlife officers are reminding you to let the turtles and manatees just be this holiday weekend. They're particularly upset after this picture popped up on social media. You can see a woman there sitting on top of one of the sea turtles. This is on Melbourne Beach. Anyone with information about this, really, they want you to call the Wildlife Alert Hotline. You can also text or email in your tips. This information right there at the bottom of your screen. Experts believe that turtle was likely trying to lay its eggs or had just finished when that photo was taken. Remember, it is against the law to touch or disturb a turtle, its nest, or its eggs. 3 adult male manatees were found dead Tuesday in the Indian River Lagoon near Gifford. All 3 were killed when boats ran into them, possibly the same boat. Although there are several manatee zones requiring boaters to drive slowly through those areas, the site where the manatees were found doesn't have speed restrictions. Other than instances, though, of extreme cold or red tides, it's relatively rare to find 3 dead manatees so close together.
The long-running lawsuit regarding who's to blame for the leaky 10 Mile Creek Reservoir has been quietly settled, and the water is flowing now. According to our news partners at TC Palm, the Army Corps of Engineers is receiving $4 million from the contractor. The reservoir just west of Florida's Turnpike at Fort Pierce was complete back in 2006, but almost immediately eroded. Levees and unstable embankments were found. The reservoir is fixed and now will clean polluted water bound for the St. Lucie River and Indian River Lagoon.
Well, what do we have right here? We were there as one of South Florida's newest celebrities touched down at Palm Beach International Airport. There she is, Quasimodo, finally back home after winning the title of the world's ugliest dog. Gosh, she's been on a whirlwind media tour ever since raising awareness for adopting dogs. Quasimodo even got a makeover on Jimmy Kimmel. We're told she's, gonna just kind of take it easy though from here on out, enjoying some much-deserved R&R at her home in Loxahatchee Groves. You know, being ugly. It takes work too.
I tell you what, she's famous though now. She's back home. She's some rest.
I think she's kind of adorable.
Yeah, no, she
Love
is
that.
cute. She is cute.
Credit card rewards, that's what we're talking about. You probably know about some of the perks like cash back and airline miles, but chances are there's at least one perk you don't know about. Still ahead, the way the credit card you have now could save you money the next time you travel.
Plus, hundreds of thousands of cars recalled this morning. The defect that could cause your car engine to keep running and the models affected.
We've got some inland storms in the forecast for today, and on the 4th of July, there is rain in the forecast. I'll walk you through hour by hour to let you know when you can expect that, and I'll have the all-important fireworks forecast in just a few minutes.
Helping South Floridians is important to me. My dad built his business here. It's where I grew up. Our clients are wonderful, honest people. After their accident or injury, most are in shock and vulnerable. My number one job? To fight for their rights so they can focus on healing. I'm attorney Glenn Levine from the law offices of Anajar and Levine. I wake up every morning with one mission, to make clients whole again. If you need responsive legal help, call 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Hello, Jupiter to Cuesta. I need some help with my air conditioning.
Quick, efficient home repair is reason to celebrate.
LaRue's Holiday Weekend Sale has something for everyone and big savings. We have the floor plans and the design expertise for virtually every community, even yours. Our design team has the expertise and passion to create a beautiful living space and a wonderful furniture experience for you. Design options for every budget. And of course, LaRue's design service is always free. So don't miss our Holiday Weekend Sale. Get up to 60% off and $500 worth of free accessories at LaRue.
Hey, can I get you a shovel?
Shovel?
Just something to help you dig out all those fudgy brownie pieces.
There's plenty of them in there, see?
Yeah, but once your little treasure hunt's over, there won't be.
Okay, I took a couple extra, but I'm gonna give you some as well. Marriage is all about give and take.
So beautiful, honey.
Thank you.
In honor of that, I'm gonna give you this and take yours. Boom. Everyone's happy.
I see what you did there.
Smooth and creamy, Publix Premium Chocolate Fudgy Brownie Frozen Yogurt is just one of 19 low-fat flavors that lets you indulge without the guilt. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
I love the new place.
Thank you. We used a designer from Haverty's to help blend all of my stuff with Dave's One Good Chair.
I love it.
It reminds me of when we blended our furniture.
Yeah, Ryan helped me get all my stuff just the way I like it.
And Emily helped me get all of my stuff right to the curb.
That was a great day.
Yeah.
Refresh your space at Haverty's with savings in every room. Plus, enjoy 36-month no-interest financing. Haverty's, discover something new.
Hello, Jupiter to Cuesta? I need some help with my electrical.
Quick, efficient home repair is reason to celebrate.
Closed captioning on WPTV is sponsored by Bethesda Health.
Let's get to a consumer alert. Ford is recalling more than 430,000 vehicles in the U.S. over a software glitch. That glitch apparently can cause the engine to keep running. This is even if the ignition is turned off, the key is taken out, or the engine stop button is pressed. Ford says it doesn't know of anyone who's gotten hurt because of the glitch. The recall, it affects this year's Focus, C-Max, and Escape vehicles.
This is a perk you probably don't know about. Your credit card could save you money if your trip is canceled. According to a new report, nearly 90% of reward credit cards offer travel accident insurance while you're on vacation. Now, this is as long as you use your card to pay for the trip. 63% also cover luggage. Check your credit card issuer to get the details on what your specific card offers. Police departments will be working overtime this weekend to keep everyone safe. 4th of July, it is due to a terror threat alert issued by the federal government. Now, they've sent out warnings like this before, but this year different because the holiday and the Muslim observance of Ramadan occur at the same time. Authorities are concerned ISIS will inspire individuals here to act on their own. It's important to know there is no specific threat at this time.
Smoke has stopped rising from the site of a train derailment and fire in Tennessee. This accident is southwest of Knoxville. The train was carrying a toxic chemical used to make plastic. At this point, authorities don't know how much is spilling and burning. They still don't know how much is even in the train car. A couple of first responders, though, had to be treated for breathing in some of those fumes, and about 5,000 people are out of their homes until this clears. It appears lightning caused that fire at a South Carolina church from earlier this week. Federal investigators say they couldn't find any evidence a crime took place at the predominantly black church in Greeleyville. At least 5 black churches have burned in that state since the Charleston shootings. 20 years ago, the Ku Klux Klan targeted this same AME church.
It is official. Dwayne Wade's not going anywhere. The former NBA champ has signed a deal to keep him in South Beach for at least one more year. The deal, worth about $20 million, according to several reports, is the highest salary Wade has ever received with the Heat after 13 years with the team. Now, analysts say it's a good move for both Wade and the Heat. This gives the Heat wiggle room next year when the salary cap increases and more big names become free agents.
Let's go after that championship, though. All right, D. Wade. Listen, a cool video for a cause. A turtle is offering the world a unique view of Australia's famed Great Barrier Reef. The World Wildlife Federation attached a small camera to the turtle's shell. Here's the end result. The charity says the turtle was followed during filming and the camera was taken off at the end. WWF says hundreds of turtles have been found dead near the reef over the past 4 years. They're hoping this will help them find out why.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's been a beautiful beach day. Check this out, a picture from Singer Island just a few minutes ago. Lots of people hitting the beach today. It's a nice beach day. Beach weather over the weekend is going to get a little bit dicey, so I'll walk you through that here in just a minute. We've got that sea breeze firing up right along 95 and the Turnpike, especially along the Treasure Coast right now. A little bit of rainfall just to the south of Stewart and over Lost Lake, so pretty good downpour there, right where I-95 and the Turnpike sort of go parallel. And then also just to the west of Indian River Estates, where the 95 and the Turnpike sort of cross over. Everybody else, though, doing pretty good right now. There are storms in the forecast later in this afternoon. There's also storms in the forecast for tomorrow. So this is what you need to know for 4th of July. The morning hours look pretty good. Then rain and storms in the afternoon for the coast as well as inland. But the good news is that that rain's going to clear out just in time for fireworks, so the fireworks shows should be just fine. So let's go through this afternoon first. Here's 5 o'clock. Most of the rain will stay inland, so what I mean is right around Lake Okeechobee, so Okeechobee, Indiantown, Belglade. Any storm, though, that develops could be definitely on the strong side, lots of lightning and some gusty winds, where the coastline stays pretty dry overnight tonight. So it's going to be a pretty nice Friday evening. Now, as we head into tomorrow, 4th of July, here's 8 a.m. We're going to start off really nice, minus a coastal shower or two. We really do need rain rain, so it's good, but sometimes we want it to be a little bit more convenient than on the 4th. Here's 3 o'clock, so we're going to get that east coast sea breeze. We're also going to get rain and storms inland as well. So there's 3 o'clock, so just make sure you have a backup plan in place. If you're going to be outside grilling, maybe you can just run inside, let the storm pass, and then go back out. But here's 6 o'clock. See a little bit more widespread activity all along the coast, as well as through Okeechobee, Belglade, and Indiantown. But here's the good news, 9 o'clock. That's when a lot of the fireworks shows start. Most of the rainfall will be gone, but do keep in mind that that ground may still be soaked with the rain from earlier in the day, so you may need to bring a towel if you're going to be sitting outside, especially on the grass. So just to recap, 4th of July forecast after 3 o'clock. Certainly start checking that radar because scattered storms will be possible from 3 until about 8:30 or 9 o'clock. Then the rain will start clearing, but the ground could still be wet by that time. So not going to be a complete washout, won't rain on you all day, but it is South Florida in the rainy season. For this evening, looking really nice, partly cloudy sky, a nice night to get out on the town for your Friday evening. So 4th of July, scattered storms in the afternoon. Make sure you have a backup plan. Fireworks show, that will be fine. Sunday, scattered storms in the afternoon. Slightly drier, though, day of the weekend will be Sunday.
All right, it's as all-American as hot dogs and apple pie. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Could be a lot of things.
Okay, all right, we'll see.
But the only way to find out is joining Howard in Mr. Food's Test Kitchen.
If you're like me, then you're certainly looking forward to the long weekend. And no matter what you've got planned, whether it's heading to the beach, working around the house, or just vegging out, I bet somewhere in those plans is some kind of barbecue or meal that is 4th of July special. And no matter if you're having ribs or chicken or hot dogs, nothing goes better with them than old-fashioned coleslaw. Let me show you how easy. We start off one of 2 ways, either by shredding a head of cabbage and grating some carrots, or the shortcut way, by simply using a bag of coleslaw mix. Once that's ready, we mix some mayo along with a healthy splash of apple cider vinegar, a bit of sugar, and a little salt and pepper. Now, we toss the dressing with the cabbage. I actually like to use my hands for this, and I sort of squeeze the cabbage, especially if it's hand cut. Don't ask me why, it just seems to taste better. And although this is so simple, it's all about having the right balance between the tartness of the vinegar and the sweetness of the sugar. So don't dilly-dally. Go online right after the news and get the recipe for our 2-minute slaw, so you'll have plenty of time to celebrate our nation's independence. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found an all-American way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Bet that's going to be one of those mini side dishes at barbecues this weekend.
Who's the best side maker?
Hey, we'll have to wait and find out. If you need the recipe, go to our website, WPTV.com/Mr. Food.
You got to see this one to believe it. A bizarre mistake. A man in China says he bought a pair of animals he thought were dogs. Do those look like puppies? Well, after caring for them for years, a surprising way he found out what they really were.
When it's 5 o'clock on News Channel 5, you need to know what's happening right now. Local coverage everywhere.
The only local reporter in Baltimore.
Steve Winkle with weather, safety, and accuracy right when and where you need it.
Off Boynton Beach and Delray.
The only local chopper getting you breaking news first.
Broke into several cars and then fired.
Now that's local coverage you can count on. WPTV News Channel 5.
During the July 4th sale, discover tremendous values on everything you need to sleep. Save 10 to 20% below the sale prices of our competitors and take advantage of interest-free financing until 2017.
Sleep better and save more. Only at City Mattress.
Yeah, I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I tried so hard. I can't rise above it. I don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it. I love it. I want some more.
Play in the 6th Annual Florida State Poker Championship, July 6th through 28th, with over $1.3 million in guarantees. Sign up in our poker room or at pokertickets.com. Play more, be happy. That's how we roll at Isle Casino, Pompano Park.
When I was volunteering with Meals on Wheels for the first time, I didn't know what to expect. When the senior opens the door, they're always so grateful and so thankful. Overall, I had such a great experience, and it was such an easy way to give back to the community. We are Meals on Wheels, so no senior goes hungry.
The attorneys of Cersei Denny, taking time to care.
This year, Winn-Dixie has chosen to honor Independence Day by honoring those who sacrifice for us. Every cent of every dollar of profit Winn-Dixie makes this 4th of July will be donated to Wounded Warrior Project. So please, for full details and to donate, visit your local Winn-Dixie store. Because this Independence Day is Wounded Warrior Project Day at Winn-Dixie.
At H.H. Gregg, the 4th of July sale is hotter than ever. 0 down and 0 interest till January 2018. Up to 35% off appliances.
Greg's got it.
A Samsung refrigerator, $9.99. A Samsung front-load washer or dryer, $4.99.
Greg's got it.
Get 0 down and 0 interest till January 2018. Top brands, low prices, fast delivery.
Greg's got it.
Time and temperature from TD Bank.
Coming up at 4 on the Now with Tanya Rogers. Get ready for the 4th of July weekend. We're downtown for some of the preps going on for all of the celebrations. Also, find out one major credit card company, what it's doing to verify payments. This is pretty interesting here, so we'll have all of that coming up today at 4.
Looking forward to that. And finally, this at noon. Do these look like puppies? Okay, take a close look. Maybe they do, at least to one man in China. He bought 2 bears he thought were puppies. According to the Daily Mail, happened about 2 years ago. Raised and cared for the animals, grooming them every day. Okay, those don't look like puppies, guys. When they got a little older, well, it looks like now. Wasn't until the man read a conservation leaflet, he realized, wait a second, they're an endangered species. I can't own these bears. Now they live at a wild animal rescue center. We're told they are very well behaved. So, at least he raised them right.
I have a feeling there's more to the story. We'll probably be telling you the rest of it
We have our
next week.
theories here. We have our theories.
They look really cute, but they don't look like dogs. I don't
They don't look like dogs.
They don't. Okay, so we got to get to the 4th of July forecast. So check it out. The morning looks really good, but then rain and storms are going to move in the afternoon on the coast as well as inland. So just try to make sure you have a backup plan. You can run inside while the storms pass. The good news is, though, that storms will clear for the fireworks show, but the ground may be wet, so just make sure you have a towel if you're going to go out and watch some fireworks. And also some storms inland this afternoon.
All right, that does it for us, everyone.
Yeah.
Happy Independence Day.
We hope you enjoy your weekend.
It's the I-95 RV show in Port St. Lucie. You'll save thousands on a new or used RV. Like this new Fleetwood Discovery diesel pusher, discounted over $118,000. The I-95 RV show is going on now at La Mesa RV in Port St. Lucie.
Do you want Caribbean style? When it comes to rattan and wicker furnishings, the Yum Yum Tree Furniture Store has been doing it since 1968.
Their 16,000 square foot showroom displays a vast array of seating, dining, and bedroom groups available for immediate delivery, or your selections can be special ordered with your choice of fabrics and finishes.
If you're in the Jupiter area, stop by the Yum Yum Tree. Browse and meet the experienced sales staff at 815 South US 1 in Jupiter. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday.
Where elegance is a matter of good taste, not money.
No dental insurance? Call now. Worried about high fees? Call now. Gentle Dental offers a discount program to make quality dentistry affordable for everyone. It's not dental insurance, it's better. Exam, x-rays, and dental cleanings are included. And save up to 65% off at all of our convenient locations. All this for a low annual fee that's less than most insurance plans. Call now and save with the VIP discount program. 855 VIP Gentle. Gentle Dental. All dentistry, one place.
What do a NASCAR driver, a comedian,
and a professional golfer have in common?
We talked to our doctors about treatment with Xarelto. Xarelto is proven to treat and help reduce the risk of DVT and PE blood clots.
Xarelto has also been proven to reduce the risk of stroke in people with AFib, not caused by a heart valve problem.
For people with AFib currently well managed on warfarin, there is limited information on how Xarelto and warfarin compare in reducing the risk of stroke.
I tried warfarin before, but the blood testing routine and dietary restrictions had me off my game.
Not this time.
That was Xarelto.
I'll have another Arnold Palmer.
Make mine a Kevin Nealon. Really, Brian?
Hey, safety first.
Like all blood thinners, don't stop taking Xarelto without talking to your doctor, as this may increase your risk of a blood clot or stroke. While taking, you may bruise more easily, and it may take longer for bleeding to stop. Xarelto may increase your risk of bleeding if you take certain medicines. Xarelto can cause serious and, in rare cases, fatal bleeding. Get help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling. If you have had spinal anesthesia while on Xarelto, watch for back pain or any nerve or muscle-related signs or symptoms. Do not take Xarelto if you have an artificial heart valve or abnormal bleeding. Tell your doctor before all planned medical or dental procedures. Before starting Xarelto, tell your doctor about any kidney, liver, or bleeding problems.
Xarelto has been prescribed more than 11 million times in the U.S., and that number's growing.
Like your guys' scores.
With Xarelto, there is no regular blood monitoring and no known dietary restrictions.
Treatment with Xarelto was the right move for us.
Ask your doctor about Xarelto.
The Stewarts are looking to make over their master bedroom.
So what do you want to do in here? I just wanted to feel like a luxurious retreat.
Bold fabrics and fresh design create a bedroom that is simply chic. With the HGTV Home Design Studio at Bassett, we'll create an indulgent oasis that fits the Stewarts' creative personality. What do you think?
I love it. I'm feeling the retreat coming through.
It's absolutely fabulous. It's beautiful. It's a dream come true.
It's perfect.
Are you ready for your big reveal?
Save 25% store-wide during Bassett's 4th of July sale.
It's the I-95 RV show in Port St. Lucie. You'll save thousands on a new or used RV. Like this new Winnebago Mini, discounted to just $156 per month. The I-95 RV show is going on now at La Mesa RV in Port St. Lucie.
Yay! Welcome to Let's Ask America. I'm Bill Bellamy, and we have 4 amazing people from all across the country on their webcams trying to win up to $35,000. So let's meet them. From Shawnee, Kansas, it's Renee. From Rochester, Massachusetts, it's Matt. From Cleveland, Ohio, it's Leslie. From Dallas, Texas, it's Tamra. Welcome, everybody. We asked America their opinions on a bunch of fun topics. All you have to do is guess what America said, and you win the big money. If you're ready to have some fun, say yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's get this party started. The first question is worth $100, and it has 2 possible answers. The answers are coffee, Sofia Vergara. And the question is, which Colombian export do male office workers say gets them more revved up, coffee or Sofia Vergara? All right, everybody's locked and loaded. Let's go to Shawnee, Kansas, and welcome Renee. Renee, tell me about yourself.
Hi, I am a chef and restaurant owner of Harvest, which is a farm-to-table restaurant here located in the breadbasket of America. So my job is to create relationships with our farmers, change our menu about every 10 days, and serve my customers brilliant, good, tasty food.
Ah, that's awesome! Thank you for being a part of our show. It's time to make everybody some money. Let's have some fun. Let's get those cards turned around, everybody. All right, everybody says Sofia Vergara. All right. With 58% of the vote, the correct answer is coffee. Oh, come on, guys. Coffee is strong in Colombia. All right, here we go. Nobody's on the board. The next question